Welcome to the news. We start with a major setback for the Arizona Diamondbacks as infielder Ildemaro Vargas suffered a fractured right foot after being hit by a pitch from Chicago pitcher Mike Vasil. Vargas was taken out in the second inning, and the team is now scrambling to find replacements as they navigate this tough stretch of the season. We dive into what this injury means for the Diamondbacks lineup and future prospects.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the Chicago Cubs and the ominous exit of their star, Nico Hoerner. Hoerner left the game with left-sided neck tightness, which has sent ripples of concern through the fanbase. We explore the speculation surrounding this injury, especially considering the circumstances of his exit and what it means for the team's immediate game plan. We get the full story on what happened to Nico Hoerner, detailing the sequence of events that led to his exit from the game. We examine the details surrounding his performance and the team's immediate response, including the decision to use Matt Shaw as a pinch hitter in the bottom of the second inning. Finally, we look at the broader context of the Chicago Cubs season as they hang on to a 6-5 win to open a 7-game homestand despite the injury bug ravaging the team. We discuss the management strategy, including Jed Hoyer's focus on internal solutions, and what the future holds for the Cubs as they battle through these challenges. Stay with us for more updates. Infielder Ildemaro Vargas has sustained a fractured right foot after being hit by a pitch, marking the latest injury for an Arizona Diamondbacks player in that manner. The incident occurred on Tuesday at the Chicago White Sox, where Vargas was struck by a curveball from pitcher Mike Vasil in the second inning. He initially remained in the game before being replaced by utility man Tim Tawa in the bottom of the fourth. Following the impact, Vargas struggled to regain his footing, and the team later confirmed he left the game with a fractured fifth metatarsal. This marks the third player on the Diamondbacks' current road trip to leave a game with an injury sustained from a hit-me-pitch. Vargas was initially deployed at third base, replacing Eugenio Suarez, who had previously suffered a hand wrap. Outfielder Corbin Carroll was recently sidelined with a fractured wrist after being hit by a pitch in Toronto. With Eugenio Suarez and first baseman Josh Naylor dealing with discomfort, the Diamondbacks relied on Tawa and backup catcher James McCann as replacements. The injury situation is also affecting the minor leagues, with infield prospect Jordan Lawler missing games due to a hamstring issue. Vargas, who has played 10 MLB games this season with a .286 batting average and a .774 OPS, was previously scratched from AAA Reno's lineup following his injury. Chicago Cubs fans are on edge following the exit of Nico Hoerner from Friday's game with an injury diagnosis of left-sided neck tightness. The incident comes after Hoerner was replaced by Matt Shaw at second base in the second inning of the game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. The injury is speculated to be related to a pitch in the helmet sustained during the Cubs' victory over the San Diego Padres on Wednesday. While the team has labeled the exit as a precautionary measure, the timing has raised concerns among fans, especially given the early stage of the season. Hoerner has been instrumental in the Cubs' offense this season, providing crucial support that helped the team navigate the month despite thinning pitching depth. Entering Friday's game, Hoerner posted a strong slash line of .291370449 with a WRC plus of 1.6. Following a 6-year contract extension, Hoerner has been lauded for his speed, bat-to-ball skills, and defense, with added power becoming a notable factor in his 2026 season, evidenced by 4 home runs in his first 31 games. The decision to utilize Matt Shaw at second base was seen as a sensible move by management, serving as an ideal safety blanket for the roster, particularly as Shaw has shown progress in his performance. While Hoerner's absence is a significant concern for the team's outlook, current assessments suggest that this worry is not an immediate threat to the Cubs' season. Chicago Cubs star Nico Hoerner was forced to exit the game on Friday afternoon due to a tricky injury. The situation arose when Hoerner, who batted in the bottom of the first inning, was replaced by Matt Shaw in the top of the order. While Hoerner remained in the game defensively after his initial at-bat, signs indicated an issue. The Cubs broadcast initially lacked immediate details, only reporting that Shaw was hitting for Hoerner unexpectedly in the second inning. A clip from the first inning showed Hoerner with a grimace during his movement, though the exact nature of the injury remained unclear. Later, the Cubs confirmed that Hoerner left the game suffering from left-sided neck tightness. In the short term, the team is managing, as versatile player Matt Shaw has performed well and demonstrated capability in various positions, allowing him to fill the role. The team is hopeful that the issue is not long-term, given Hoerner's status as one of the Cubs' top and generally reliable players. The Chicago Cubs secured a hard-fought 6-5 victory over the Arizona Diamondbacks at Wrigley Field, opening a 7-game homestand, despite an early injury concern for second baseman Nico Hoerner. Hoerner exited the game in the second inning due to left-sided neck tightness, though he downplayed the issue, suggesting it was a common ailment. He was visibly grimacing while rounding the bases and ultimately did not play the remainder of the game, with Matt Shaw entering as a pinch hitter for him in the bottom of the frame. Cubs manager Craig Counsell expressed optimism regarding Hoerner's return, a welcome sign for a team grappling with an injury list featuring 11 players, all of whom are pitchers. The team relied on reliever Jacob Webb to seal the win in the 8th inning, pitching a perfect outing, with Counsell utilizing matchups heavily in the 9th inning due to a lack of reliable save options. Injuries continue to plague the roster, with closer Daniel Palensha beginning a rehabilitation assignment at AAA Iowa, and veteran relievers Hunter Harvey and Caleb Thielbar in throwing programs. President of Baseball Operations, Jed Hoyer stressed that the focus must remain internal, emphasizing that the team needs to get healthy and handle personnel issues internally rather than pursuing major external trades at this juncture. Despite the pitching uncertainty, the bullpen has performed admirably so far, posting a 3.77 ERA in the opener of the homestand. While there were minor cracks, such as Ryan Rollison allowing 3 earned runs in the 6th inning, the team's defense and the performance of incoming relievers have provided a foundation for the series. The focus remains squarely on player health as the Cubs navigate the remainder of their season.